Most people think snakes just lay eggs. But what if I told you some actually give live birth, and the footage is so shocking you won't believe your eyes? This isn't just snake reproduction, it's survival, raw and unfiltered. Imagine dozens of baby snakes coming out all at once, each born ready to fight for life. That's the unbelievable snake birth caught on camera, and once you see it, you'll never forget it. Picture this. In the world of reptiles, not every snake follows the same script when it comes to reproduction. Some play by the rules of the egg-laying tradition, while others skip that step and go straight to delivering live young, a phenomenon that fascinates scientists and everyday folks who stumble upon a snake giving birth video. Egg layers, or oviparous species, tuck their future offspring away inside carefully chosen spots, letting the warmth of the earth incubate those fragile shells. On the other side of the spectrum, viviparous snakes carry their developing babies inside, leading to that jaw-dropping moment of a live snake birth. If you've ever seen snakes giving birth caught on camera, you know it's both mind-boggling and strangely humbling. It's a reminder that nature doesn't do one size fits all. Instead, she adapts. Species evolve depending on their environment, the climate, the predators around them, and the resources they can count on. In colder regions, live snake delivery often wins, since eggs might struggle to survive in the chill. In warmer, stable climates, laying eggs is still the go-to strategy. That flexibility is part of why snake reproduction remains such a hot topic in every snake documentary worth its salt. And when you think about it, isn't it wild how this kind of adaptation mirrors the way investors diversify their strategies? Some play the long game, locking in assets, while others prefer the agility of quick, adaptable moves. Snakes, in their own way, remind us that survival often hinges on knowing when to shift gears. And just wait until we peek into the details of snake pregnancy itself. You'll be amazed at how strategic it all gets. Now here's where it gets even juicier. Did you know the length of snake pregnancy can vary wildly depending on the species? Some snakes might carry their little ones for just a couple of months, while others stretch it out for half a year or more, almost like a marathon runner pacing for the long haul. Imagine dozens of tiny snake babies being born all at once, sometimes 20, 40, or even more. When you stumble on snake-giving birth footage, it can look almost unbelievable, like a conveyor belt of life unrolling before your eyes. The instinct of the mother, though, isn't always what you'd expect. Unlike mammals, most snakes don't stick around to nurse or cuddle their newborns. For them, it's more about giving the next generation a head start by bringing them into the world, than letting nature take over. It's survival of the fittest, raw and unfiltered, and that's exactly why people can't stop replaying snake-giving birth reel clips online. The lack of maternal care might feel cold to us, but from a survival standpoint, it's genius. The female conserves energy, stays mobile, and avoids drawing predators to a nest. Think of it like a seasoned entrepreneur. She launches the product, sets the stage, but then steps back, letting the market decide which ideas thrive. Snake breeding, in its own brutal but effective way, reflects a no-nonsense efficiency we can actually learn from. And if you thought the prep work was intense, just wait until you see what happens in the delivery room. Here's the kicker. Snake reproduction isn't just a biological function, it's a life or death strategy polished over millions of years. When you look at a snake life cycle, you realize it's not just about producing offspring. It's about doing it in a way that maximizes survival odds in wildly different environments. Some snakes lay eggs under the safety of fallen logs, betting on nature's insulation. Others carry their young, ensuring baby snakes coming out already have a fighting chance the moment they hit the ground. Every choice, egg versus live birth, is like a fork in the road, with evolution quietly whispering which path works best for that species in that particular ecosystem. Watching snake giving birth in the wild feels like peeking into nature's hidden boardroom, where every detail of reptile birth was negotiated by time, environment, and necessity. And let's be honest, seeing snake babies being born isn't just amazing snake birth content for a documentary. It's proof of how resourceful life can be when backed into a corner. The next time you stumble on a snake giving birth footage online, think about the countless generations that perfected that process and how every squirming newborn carries that legacy. And trust me, the real spectacle happens when you zoom in on the actual moment of delivery. Because as wild as the theory of snake reproduction is, nothing compares to witnessing the unbelievable snake birth firsthand. Imagine stumbling across a snake giving birth in the wild. It's not just another scene from a reptile documentary. It's the kind of moment that makes you pause and realize how little we actually know about the natural world. The body of the female, stretched to its limits, contracts in powerful waves as she prepares for the live snake delivery. Unlike mammals, there's no gentle cradle or protective nest waiting at the end. Instead, you witness baby snakes coming out one by one, each already programmed by nature to move, breathe, and survive without any training wheels. It's like watching a startup launch dozens of products simultaneously with zero customer support but a strong blueprint for survival. The sight alone, the membrane rupturing, tiny forms sliding free, flicking their tongues as if tasting life for the very first time, is enough to leave anyone glued to a snake giving birth video. And here's the twist. For many people, seeing snakes giving birth caught on camera is the only way they'll ever experience this raw, unbelievable snake birth. Out there in the wild, it happens quietly with no spotlight, no applause, just a species ensuring its legacy. And that legacy doesn't come cheap. The mother invests months of energy, stealth, and instinct to get to this exact point. What makes it even more captivating is the sheer effort you can almost feel radiating from the mother's body. Every push is a gamble, every contraction a reminder of how survival is earned, not guaranteed. The snake pregnancy journey culminates in this final marathon, and when the first snake babies are being born, it's as if nature itself exhales. They burst out of their thin protective membranes, wriggling immediately, showing they're not here to wait, they're here to live. Watching snake giving birth real footage, you can't help but marvel at how these fragile yet fierce creatures are wired to face predators and hunt on their own from day one. There's no warm welcome, no parent teaching them how to eat or slither. They're born self-sufficient, like entrepreneurs who skip college and go straight to running a company. Some species deliver a handful of offspring, while others unleash dozens at once, flooding the ground with new life. It's overwhelming, shocking even, but at the same time deeply inspiring. After all, the snake life cycle is a relentless testament to resilience, and that's exactly what makes snake reproduction so addictive to watch in any snake documentary or even short clips online. And here's the wild part. Sometimes what looks like chaos is actually brilliant design. Picture dozens of baby snakes coming out, each darting in a different direction. On the surface, it feels random, like a messy spill. But in reality, it's strategy. When many hatchlings scatter, the odds of survival skyrocket. A predator might grab one or two, but the rest slip away unnoticed, ensuring the snake breeding cycle doesn't break. It's the reptile equivalent of diversifying an investment portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, or in this case, don't send one lonely baby snake into the wild. This incredible spectacle, this amazing snake birth, isn't just about biology, it's about survival math written into DNA. And when people watch a snake giving birth footage, they're not only seeing reptiles continue their lineage, they're catching a glimpse of life's oldest financial plan, spreading risk to secure the future. That's why, when you stumble on snake giving birth in the wild, it feels almost sacred, like watching a secret ritual you weren't supposed to see. And yet, we've only scratched the surface of what these moments truly mean for the snakes, for nature, and for the people daring enough to look closer. If you enjoyed this journey through nature, remember to subscribe to our channel to keep watching our videos. Join our channel as a member to receive exclusive content and support our work. And don't forget to check out our ebook, Snakes, Myths and Facts, a scientific field guide. Snakes are surrounded by myths. Do they chase people? Can they hypnotize prey? What happens if you drink poison? We've just released a complete field guide that separates fiction from science. Clear, practical and fascinating. The link is pinned in the first comment below.